Hello everybody, and welcome back to Bally Spring. So, in today's video, we start this episode at the Cow Crush, because I'm not sure if I showed it on episodes from 1 to 5, or the sneak peek. But yeah, this is a very cool Cow Crush. So yeah. And in today's episode, we are going to be feeding the cows in that shed and in the cow pasture, and it's right here. Lovely. They're starting to grow big now. Well, the cows produced a lot of milk. And of course, yep. And I have, what's that about? Liters in the slurry pit there. I like how this changed out. And it was very easy to back up with that gate. So, yep. Anyways, I'm gonna open the gate. And I'll show you what I have done in the future. So yep. I own the entire map. I own all the fields. Lovely. And then I'll also have to show you what I've done. I've done 3 today. So I added a new house to there. I added grass to field 204. Nice medium field. I added some junk at the sheep farm because I wanted to make it more Irish than ever. I like it. Yeah, it's very cool. Very, very cool. So, yep. Anyways, there isn't much traffic on the road today. So, yep. We'll see you when we get organized. Okay, guys, so I accidentally crashed into a bush. But we got organized now. We are passing the traffic. And I'm driving with the TM and bale trailer to the dealership to collect the bales. And we're passing the mart now, where I got the calves at episode 2. Passing field 160 there. And 81. It's a very small field. Very, very small field. Passing one of the slurry pits, where you can buy slurry. And I'm passing another farm. I should soon add some junk, but it already has some. Well, a little bit. But it's still okay, like that. Passing field 19, I think. Well, I'm not sure. Well, I'll find out. Anyways, yep, I'm close to I'm close to the forest there. It will take a very long time to cut the trees down like this. TM is a very good tractor. So yep, we'll see you when we reach at the dealership. Okay guys, so we are almost at the dealership. I'm passing the church and the graveyard. So yep. just saw a car there. I just need to focus there. There's the clothing shop there. And then we'll drive in here. And here to that T6. Over here. So yep. I also forgot to show you one thing. I need to show 4 instead of 3. I added grass to field 221 there. And field 222 is there. Close to the biogas plant there. And now time to get the T6 175 out. So there's the TM there. It's a very good beauty. And field 231 and field 243 are doing good. Into the bale trailer. Of course, I'll have to strap them evenly. I'll strap this one as well. But there's not a bale on that and that inside. And time for this last. Alright. That's that load done. And now time to head back to the farm to get the telehandler, straw chopper, and diet feeder. So yep, I'm gonna do that now. But first, I have to strap the others. So yep. Anyways, we'll see you when I reach back at the farm. Okay guys, so now we will unstrap the bales. And then we will get the telehandler from this shed. Me and Park used this telehandler to pick up the bales, and we used the tongue spike to get the donkey pit. But now we must get the bales out. So yeah. But first, we'll get the straw out first. I'll just stop the telehandler's engine and get the dye feeder, which is right here. With across the TL, the Massey Ferguson TM 150, and I have 2 slurry tankers at this farm. One, and in episode 8, I would like if Park unloaded and filled up the slurry from the slurry pit with the slurry tanker with the extension, extension. So yep. Luckily I have a telehandler. Turning around now. I'll just be careful not to drop it into the kettle's barn or cattle shed, whatever you want to call it. Well, some people like to call it barn in the USA, but in the UK they call it shed. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Now, I'll get the straw into the cattle shed with this nice John Deere. Lovely. In goes the straw bale with this John Deere. It matches the John Deere's color to the cattle shed. It's green like the John Deere. John Deere's are always green. There's the new home with the diet feeder there. So Daddy, is diet a good word for you too? Like in diet feeder?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like to call feed wagons. Also, Mr. Sheridan likes to do that. So is Sheridan a good word for you too? Yup. It is. That's the job done for the straw chopper. And now time for the T7 245. And I like the way it has an extension on top. And yeah, I like the way that the V-mixer makes, or diameter also makes noise. Oh, sorry everyone. I can also hear from inside the telehandler as well. I'll just squeeze through the dive feeder and tractor and get the side bales from the nutshell. Well, I hope they have fermented into brown. But I need two. Oh man, it's still grass. But it still is. Oh no. Don't worry guys, we'll wait for it to ferment. So yep, we'll see you when it's fermented. Okay guys, so now the sky has changed, and guess what? The two silage bales turned into silage. Woohoo! I'll go back to the dive feeder, I'll start up its engine, and I'll just go from here, and then turn back on the dive feeder. It was quite a mistake to do it with grass. Now I'll get the telehandler. And there it is. Luckily I waited for the bales to ferment. And there's the crows out there, passing the grain shed. And like I said before, I'll have to be careful by passing the cattle shed. Because I don't really want to disappear. So first I will unwrap the bales, and they're both silage. Lovely, cool. And I'm turning this way. And now we will get the hay, which is the first bit on this trailer. Now we will have to be careful during this time. So we'll see you when I get these bales organized. Okay, so now I'm just getting this dry in. I'm just having a little bit of trouble with the door. There we go. That is it for the telehandler. Yep. It's all mixed ration, ready for the cows. And of course, I also have to turn. Oh. Of course, Daddy's also calling one of his neighbors or his worker. Oh man. Oh, hi Daddy. That was a little tricky to get into. What? So yeah. Luckily I added these spots on the farm to make it Irish. And I'm unloading the ration into the cows. And I'll also turn off the mixer as well, since I don't want any problems during the time. So yeah, cattle doing good. And yes, the cattle are enjoying their meal. Also, it's very cool that the DHL doesn't change its forage. So that's pretty cool. I like the way that didn't happen. So yeah. I don't usually do forage because I prefer TMR. So yeah, that's what Katie likes to call it on PS5, like on FS22, and Walter, David, and Noah. Even Ben. They're the neighbors in the game. So yeah. So we'll see you when the cows finish their meal in the next one. Okay guys, so when I was sleeping, my 107 cattle produced some dung right here. One of them has already climbed up to it. And also, oh no, it's raining. Luckily, we still have time. Luckily, the silage pits have sheds on them, so we don't get wet. And of course, I forgot to feed my other calves. So yeah, I'll go and get the bale spike now. Probably the paint on the TLs is getting quite wet. Luckily I have wipers. And now I'll also buy the bale I need. I'll get 2 of them. So we'll see you when we reach at the dealership. Okay, so now we are back at the dealership, but in October I got the 2 bales patched at the ground, and yes, of course we also need to flip them over. Luckily I have the bale grabber. There we go. And here, that's not supposed to be. I am just I accidentally crashed into the fence. Belt on the bale. So we'll see when we get to the calf pasture. Even though I'm trying to do this. Okay guys, so we reached back. We'll unstrap the belt. And then we'll go back to the dealership. But we'll try to put the hole down. And we will go to there. And it's a very terrible day. Luckily the bale didn't get wet. When I unstrapped it, it was completely wrapped in the foam. So is foam a good word for you too? And that orange tractor's catching up on me. I'm passing the gas station. And that could there it is. Seatbelt on for the bale. And now, time to go back to the pasture. And then, when we come back, I'll clear the cows done and slurry. So, yep, we'll see you when I reach back at the farm and pasture. Okay guys, so I forgot to show you the 5th item I added, and it's this yard where you can find slurry and dung. And I added 3 sheds, including this diesel tank. And just after unloading, I was just after unloading the last salvage bale, and then I'm going to park that bale pipe and reattach the dumpster to the TL. There is the cow. I was also feeding my cows with silage in episode 2, but I'm also doing it in episode 6. So yeah. So yep. Now time to reattach the dung spreader onto the TL. So, I just had it. I will fun. So, is stroke a good work for YouTube? There we go. There we go. And now I'll see you when I cleared the cow's dung. Okay guys, so now I finished clearing the cow's dung. And now I'm going to get the slurry tanker to get the slurry into the pit. Or slurry. I'm not sure if I have 27,000 liters in there. But I'm not sure. There we go. I was having a little trouble with the door. I'll have to manage. I need to manage the pallet door. So yep. There we go. And now, we'll be careful. I really don't want to crash into the bale. Oh, not again. I'll have to solve both this time. Which are the bale spike and pallet door. So we'll see when we get the slurry tanker out. Okay guys, so now I'm getting the slurry tanker set up. Now I'm gonna pump the slurry out. And then and the cattle are doing good in there. Slurry tanker filling up now. I'll be using the slurry tanker in episode 8. Yup. Up to 10,000 liters already now. Oh, not again. I'll just clear it. Works again. There we go. Let's see if oh. I already have that. Now I'll back up carefully to unload the slurry into the pit. Oh, sorry. I have to do it. There we go. There we go. I was just having trouble there. But now I got it sorted. Yep. That was the capacity for the first load. So let's see when the cattle slurry is gone. Alright, now the slurry for the cows are gone now. And they got 963,000 liters up there. So yeah. I'm crossing the other slurry tanker with the TM. I'm parking it up. So yep. Now. Hold on. Let's keep raining now. So yep, that is going to be it for this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you when we are doing the silage season. Bye!